Hey everyone, it's Eric. Happy Valentine's, everybody!
Love is in the air. Can you feel it? I sure can.
Today I have a Valentine's Day special for you. Yes, a Valentine's Day special. We'll be talking about 3 different candles today from 3 different companies. So 3 candle reviews in one video. Now I know this will be a longer video, so I have put timestamps down in the time bar that you can skip to each of the candle reviews. If you're not interested in all 3, you can just skip to whichever candle you are most interested about. So what are the 3 candles? Well, first up, we're going to be talking about Goose Creek's Backroad Blooms. Who wouldn't want some flowers on Valentine's Day?
Does Dad still give you Valentines?
Oh, yes. He never forgets a Valentine's. Always brings me flowers.
Then we'll be talking about Bath & Body Works Weekend in Rome. This is your Prosecco and Peaches. Who doesn't want to be jet-setted off to Rome for the weekend? Yes, sign me up for that itinerary. And then lastly, we'll be talking about Kringle's Lava Cake. Everyone wants some chocolate on Valentine's Day. So first up, we'll be talking about Backroad Blooms from Goose Creek. I really like this jar style, how they did this kind of a water painting effect here for this flower. Very pretty. Your scent notes are honeysuckle, orange blossom, neroli, and bright citrus. It's a very springy floral fragrance. I smell a lot of the honeysuckle and orange blossom in this. Not so much of a bright citrus note to me. It is kind of like an overall light springtime floral fragrance. So let's give this a burn and see how it performs.
What are you stopping for?
Nothing, no, I just never seen them like this before. Huh? Pretty. You see the way they wrap them? You look at these?
I've seen flowers. My point is,
I'm back with Goose Creek's Backroad Blooms. And this candle has a nice solid medium throw, maybe even a little bit over that medium throw, like the strong side of a medium throw, but it's a nice solid throw, you guys. It does fill up a larger space, larger room. You get a lot of honeysuckle and orange blossom on this candle, you guys. That's pretty much what I smelled on cold. It's the same kind of scent that I'm getting on the burn. So very pleasant fragrance if you like honeysuckle and orange blossom. Also, I'd like to note that I started smelling this candle pretty much right after I lit it. So about 10 minutes after I lit the candle, it was starting to throw fragrance in the room. So it's a pretty quick, fast-acting candle, you guys. So I feel like you do get your money's worth for the fragrance on this candle. To me, I feel like it's kind of your typical floral fragrance, like your spring floral fragrance. It gives me visions of a bright, sunny sky with that fresh spring green grass and daffodils and tulips blooming. I think this would be a great fragrance to have around at Easter time. It kind of gives me that feeling too, like just, you know, those bright spring colors come to mind with this fragrance. Overall, it's a very pleasant fragrance, and I'm actually happy that I picked up this candle. Next up is Weekend in Rome. This is your Prosecco and Peaches. This is also part of that travel collection that Bath & Body Works did. This had your sunset in Maui, sailing in the Mediterranean, springtime in Paris. There was also a single wick in this collection, your cafe in Venice. So your scent notes on this are bubbly champagne, juicy peach, and hint of vanilla. I smell a lot of that juicy peach, a little champagne. I'm not so much picking up the vanilla on this. It kind of reminds me of like a peachy version of champagne toast.
And the dazzling peach crowd that pull to his Riesling Rioja. Come taste the difference good fruit can make in your wine.
So let's give this a burn and see how it performs. I'm here with Bath & Body Works Weekend in Rome, which is just a repackage of Prosecco and Peaches. So I would give this a light throw, maybe light medium at best. I tried this candle down here in the family room, which is an open concept area here in the house, and it really struggled. So I moved it upstairs into the home office, which is a much smaller room, and it seemed to handle that a lot better. So it could fill out a smaller room nicely. I did get a lot of peach fragrance on this candle, and it's more of a tart peach in my opinion, not a sugary peach. So I get more of like a tart peach fragrance with a little of that champagne mixed in there. It's not like an effervescence or anything, but there is kind of like a champagne-y kind of note mixed in with those tart peaches.
And if you love fruit wine as much as I do, then you'll appreciate the craftsmanship and quality of a local vintner.
That's really what I'm getting on this. And like I said, it's mostly peach on this candle. So if you like peach, this is a heavy on the peach kind of fragrance. Not a bad fragrance. I don't really own a lot of peach candles, so this was kind of a fun one for me to pick up. Plus, I really just liked that whole travel collection they did over at Bath & Body Works. I thought that was just a fun idea to do. And honestly, I thought this would have had a stronger throw because it's a peach fragrance, but not so much. Now, you might have had a different experience with this candle. Like I said, to me, it should have been stronger, but it's really light here in the house. You'll have to leave comments down below of what you think of this Weekend in Rome Prosecco and Peaches, if you thought it was strong or not. But for me, it's performing on the lighter side here.
You'll remember the experience, and you'll remember the name.
All right, well, last up is Kringle's Lava Cake. And your scent notes on this are melted butter, crushed coffee beans, raw coconut. Your mid is dark cocoa powder, tonka bean, and smoke. And your base is vanilla extract, brown sugar, and patchouli. You get a lot of that dark cocoa powder fragrance, but I also smell a little vanilla, and I also smell some perfuminess from that patchouli. So my hope for this one, you guys, is that once we burn this candle and let it go for a while, that it'll all pool together and kind of just blend in to make a nice chocolate cake fragrance.
As I said before, and I'll say again, let the chocolate chips fall where they may.
So let's give this a burn and see how it performs. I'm back with our final candle of the evening. It's Lava Cake from Kringle Candle. This has a nice strong throw on it, you guys. So basically how this whole thing worked, I had each of these candles in different parts of the house, had them all separated out. And this candle was upstairs in the bedroom, and it's so strong that it actually wafted downstairs, which I don't normally have happen with candles. Usually if they're downstairs, the fragrance will go upstairs, but not usually the other way around. So this candle, I could actually smell some chocolate down here. And so I had to kind of do some new repositioning of the candles to keep them from intermingling. But yes, this is a strong candle. So if you like chocolate, this is a great one for that.
And I am good to go in my chocolate truffle tunic. As you can see, like that.
Now, I wouldn't go as far as calling this a bakery scent. Even though they're showing you a picture of lava cake, there's no cake fragrance in this candle. It's like a dark cocoa powder fragrance, like the baking cocoa powder you would use to, you know, make chocolate cookies or chocolate cake or whatever, that cocoa powder. Yeah, so you have that fragrance, a dark chocolate fragrance, a little vanilla, there's some coffee mixed in there to give it this richness. As far as the patchouli scent that I smelled on cold, I do smell like an incense fragrance mixed in with this chocolate, but it does work. It kind of gives it like a spicy, scented chocolate note to it. It's all mixed together well now in this wonderful wax pool. I have a great wax pool going on this candle. This candle's been burning for a good 4 hours. So yeah, altogether, it just smells like a wonderful, chocolatey, rich fragrance. I've really been enjoying this candle, which I'm happy because I love my chocolate candles, and this one does not disappoint. It really throws on the chocolate fragrance. So very, very happy with this lava cake from Kringle. So there you have 3 candle reviews today for Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoyed it, and please leave comments down below of any of these candles that you might have or what you think of these candles. And as always, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you later. Happy Valentine's Day.